Have you ever wondered what you're truly capable of?
How to perform the 90-degree handstand push-up on the floor. The 90-degree handstand push-up on the floor requires different execution techniques and also arm placement techniques in comparison.
This is impossible. Oh my gosh.
I mean, have you ever pushed yourself to the absolute limit?
Well, I haven't. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. I'm just kidding. I mean, I did have a very happy childhood. I had loving parents, I had great friends, I did a lot of fun stuff. But you know, life isn't always full of happiness, and there were times that I had to push myself and test my limit to achieve something. And of course, the first thing that I thought of was, there's no way this is possible. And I just started doubting myself. But it turns out that I was more capable than I thought so, and this is my story to tell you that you should never underestimate what you're capable of.
I live in America, and as a college student, I study my major and other things. But for American high schoolers, there's this test you have to take called SAT. And let me tell you, I freaking hated this. But as a Korean American, I was kind of forced to fly to Korea and take a SAT Academy. It's kind of like a school, but only teaches about SAT. And I remember the first day, the teacher was like, "We expect you to study around 60 to 70 hours a week."
Oh my gosh, it's so hot today. I don't know why I'm wearing sweatshirts right now when it's 75.
And you think 60 to 70 hours a week studying is bad? Well, guess what? I'm not that smart, so for me, I had to dedicate more time studying, so I studied around 16 to 17 hours a day, so around 100 hours a week studying SAT. And the funny thing is, my score never went up. It kept going down the more I studied. And eventually, I think I just wasted my parents' money.
So I was kind of forced to study 100 hours a week because my brain was not as smart as my friends around me. And definitely 16 to 17 hours a day is impressive, but it's definitely not enjoyable. However, on the good side, I just proved to myself that if I really wanted to do something, I can just sit down and concentrate that much. And that's what I'm doing with my startup. I mean, right now it's summer and I don't have a job or an internship, and I'm spending my time by coding. I think I'm spending about 15 hours a day coding if I'm like really concentrated. But since I know how traumatizing it is to just keep doing this every single day, I sometimes take a break and then watch Netflix or YouTube and do other stuff. So overall, I would say the experience of you pushing to your limit is not always the best thing ever. You might feel absolutely horrible. But on the other hand, it is possible to think that you proved something. You proved that you're capable, and you proved that you went through it. And hey, at least for me, that just made me stronger.
It definitely wasn't good for my mentality overall, but it showed me that I can push myself farther than I ever imagined. So yeah, that's one way I found out that I'm more capable than I thought, but sometimes I figure that out during random moments. Like, I figure out that I can sit down for 16 to 17 hours a day studying because I was kind of forced to. But this one, I figured out I was capable of eating one meal a day without really starving myself.
You know, I remember when I was young, I saw people saying, "Hey, I only eat 2 meals a day," and I thought that was crazy. Like, how could someone not eat 3 meals a day? And as I grew up, I realized that's normal. But on top of that, I just eat 1 meal a day. And this is the meal for today. Not just this one chicken, but chicken and rice is my meal for today. And the reason why I'm eating 1 meal a day was because I didn't have time and money. They were both really tight as a college student, and I just automatically start eating 1 meal a day. But when I eat a lot. And I don't think this is really healthy, but I mean, it works. And at first my body was not working. I mean, my body was rebelling so much, and I wanted to eat something, but After like a week or two, I just start to adapt in this new environment where I only eat one meal a day and I'm fine with that. And I think I lost some weight, which I don't think I should because I'm pretty skinny. But hey, after I make money, I'll eat a lot more.
You know, I talked about sitting down and concentrating for a long time and eating without starving myself. But these are related to mentality stuff. But what about my physical limit? Well, instead of staying curious, in 2022, I decided to dedicate 1 month only working on abs.
Exercise 8. Reverse crunches.
And let me tell you, I almost threw up the first few days.
Exhale when you lift your body and inhale when you stretch out.
Oh my god, please shut up.
Breathe regularly.
I can't breathe regularly.
Now, I'm kind of used to it, so I don't sweat as much, but I do remember every time I finished the workout, I was drenched with sweat. But guess what? I'm pretty satisfied with my physique right now after pushing my body till the end. Now, I proved to myself I'm capable of things related to mental and physical stuff, but these are all personal level. But what about my societal reputation level? Well, that's why I decided to start posting on TikTok to grow my personal brand and see if I'm capable of showing myself to the public.
So compared to me 4 years ago, now I don't have bangs, I just whoop, whoop. But I feel like back in the days, which is 4 years ago, a lot of high schoolers wanted to be TikTok famous, and I was one of them. I was really bored because it was COVID and I had nothing else to do, so I thought I should just upload on TikTok. And I don't have like super awesome story like, yeah, I posted and in 3 days I just blew up. Like, no, that didn't really happen. I actually posted once a day and nothing really happened. I think I got about 500 followers, which is still really good. Until I got a bit serious because I was really bored and I thought, hey, there's no limit on how many I can post a day, and I want to see how much I can grow during COVID. So let's just post 3 times a day. And posting 3 times a day means that I need to brainstorm 3 times more, and I have to film 3 times more. And yeah, I did it. It was honestly really hard. I had to find the right lighting, I had to adjust my hair, I had to make sure that my facial expression was on point. But it was honestly so fun, and I built it up to 32.7 thousand followers. Now I don't really post, so my followers are going down, and I'm more focused on YouTube, so we will see if YouTube goes well too.
Every challenge I faced seemed impossible at first, but by pushing through one by one, I learned that I'm capable of more than I ever knew. And I wanted to show you that you are more capable than you think. Don't ever underestimate yourself.
Oh, I still can't do it.
But don't overestimate yourself either.